Hey team, for this unit we're going to be covering ethics, and I wanted to walk you through how to complete a portfolio entry. This is the first of several portfolio entries that you'll be doing for the class, and to complete them you will probably need the PowerPoint presentation talk through and some additional resources. So I already posted several resources. You had an entire discussion board where you posted resources for each other. Please make sure you're using those. The resources do need to be scholarly materials or at least some type of um, very specific uh, and cited type of work. That could include podcast, some type of ethics guide, or manual that you may come across for grant management. So let me just take you through the questions real quick. Please do double space your answers. Use APA formatting for in-text cites and any references. You will be submitting this through a Dropbox, so that's how it will come to me. So you'll see this assignment posted under Unit 5. So these are the questions. What is the primary topic of this entry? How do the authors, material, speaker describe the issues, topics? Are there professional organizations that provide guidance on the topic? If so, what are their suggested policies, procedures, and best practices? And you will find quite a bit when you probably use Google or another search engine to see if there are any guides or suggestions for how to engage ethical practices in grant management. Are there related OMB circulars that provide guidance for best practices? If so, which circulars and how do they relate to the topic? There are several components in the OMB circular that provide specific, it's not even guidance, it's very strict rules on what you can and can't do in funded projects. So that's going to be really important that you give that a look through and find some specific examples of which of the circulars provide the policies and practices that you should use as a grant manager. How does this topic fit into a grant management plan? Just in general, you can look up any type of grant management plan. I'll also post an example. And obviously, if you're pitching a grant management plan in a proposal or in person, you want to cover how you're going to keep the project going and how you're going to do all that with ethics in mind so that there are no issues in terms of auditing or finances or staff. So, how would you work that into your management plan? Would it be a specific section or would you just address it in each of the main areas? And then finally describe an ethics scenario, either real life or a possibility, and then talk through the steps that you would take to address it. And then the final one is just the resources that you use to complete the portfolio entry. So from here until pretty late in the term, you'll probably be doing one of these a week. I won't post another walkthrough because they're all going to be very similar to the one you see right here. So thanks for sticking with me through this little walkthrough of the portfolio entries, and I look forward to seeing with what you all come up with.